So, hi, good to see you all again. For those of you that I've not had the pleasure yet of meeting, my name is Stephen Jones. I am the executive director of Float, and tonight I am your host here with Step Chat, along with Murphy, the incredible pain in the butt dog, who I'm sure will be causing havoc from here on out. Before we get too far into anything, folks, today is my father's 78th birthday. So for those of you that are frequent floaters, you've met Float Mom and Float Dad before. Um, Today, September 7th, is my father's 78th birthday. I just got off the phone with him a little bit ago, chatting about all the fun stuff and everything. So for 78, I think he looks damn good. I can only hope I'm in as good a shape as he is at 78. That's all I got to say. All right, it is time to chat about. We have a lot of stuff going on specifically this week in the Floativerse. Let's start off with tomorrow night. Our very own Pia Guadalupe will be hosting another edition of La Familia Float. This is our exclusive web show just for our Spanish-speaking delegates coming to Float. And tomorrow night, Pia's guest will be Eduardo Flores, who's going to be teaching at Float on behalf of Megashine. That is tomorrow. Speaking of Lisa McIntyre, she is back with another edition of Kicking Back with Lisa Mac on Tuesday night. Now, for those of you, again, who may be new to the Floativerse, every week Lisa McIntyre hosts a virtual happy hour right here on the Float Facebook page. The link for the live call is put in the Facebook group. The show will begin at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time, and whatever the hell time it is where you are. They normally broadcast for about an hour live on Facebook, and then they go off Facebook and they go into what's called after party mode. This coming Thursday night, September 11th, we have a very special edition of Step Chat coming your way right here on the Facebook page again. Well, we're gonna be revealing the bonus class instructors, and we are going to reveal the flotation pass, as well as answer live questions about the flotation pass. Now, for those of you that are new to the Floativerse and don't really know what the flotation pass is, the flotation pass is essentially a VIP access added value option to the convention. And then on Friday, 8 a.m., those flotation passes will go on sale. These are sold directly through a link that is only sent to those people who are registered to attend Float. Big week coming your way in the Floativerse. All right. So speaking of which, the next big thing is Reno 2026. We're very excited to have you coming with us. We're looking forward to it. Speaking of which, we want to make sure that all of you get an opportunity to save as much money as you can on Float 2026. Please keep in mind that the discounted rate for the convention expires at the end of this month. Academic passes, weekend passes, and jam passes all expire. The current prices, all expire on September 30th, because on October 31st, the prices go up. Some of you may be wondering, well, what will those increases be? Well, let's share them with you now. The standard class pass, the academic pass to Float, okay, goes from $695 to $795 on October 1st. So that is a substantial increase of $100. If you are not looking to take classes at Float, but you just want to come and hang out, we had lots of people wanted that when we sold out last year. The jam passes go up $20 more as the end of September. It's not much of an increase, but it's an increase nonetheless. The weekend passes, if you are looking to buy one of our weekend passes, those prices also increase by $25 at the end of the month. It goes from September 30th, it's $250. It goes to $275. Again, I do want to remind everybody, of course, we have all kinds of sponsorships that are available for the convention, as well as our vendor booths. As of today, we are at 103 booths sold, which is a record. It's the most we've ever had. And we still have like 4.5 months to go before the convention. So I have a feeling we're going to sell a bunch more than that. We talked about this in a previous episode of Step Chat, and I want to bring it up again because in the last week, not one, but two different vendors have already asked about this. So first of all, again, let's say you're in a single booth and you want to move and get a double booth. Okay. Or you're currently in a double booth and you decided, you know what, we kind of want a bigger space than we thought. So we're going to get 4 booths or whatever. If you wish to move in that capacity, that's no problem. You'll simply purchase the new booth space. We'll apply any credits that may apply or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then that's it. You buy the booth space. We're done. We move you. There's no problem. However, if you want to what I call laterally move, in other words, if you have a single booth and you want to move to a different single booth, if you have a double booth and want to switch to a different double booth, if you're moving booth to booth, there is a charge of $50 from this point forward. All right, folks, let's talk about a loft. For those of you that are unfamiliar, Aloft is our 24-hour streaming service. And later this month, we will be celebrating our 3rd anniversary with Aloft. Very excited about that. And speaking of which, our next class is coming up later this month on September 23rd with the incredibly talented ladies from Bubblegum Balloons out of jolly old England, a hauntingly hip Halloween. Being that it's September and Halloween is coming up, and for a lot of people, Halloween is a huge month. So join the ladies of Bubblegum Balloons this month. This class is presented by our friends at Anagram. The class is scheduled for September 23rd. Again, please note the time of this class. This class will be held at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. That is 9 a.m. Pacific Time. The reason for this, once again, is because the ladies of Bubblegum reside in the United Kingdom. Our normal class time would have it like midnight or after midnight by the time they finish the class. So we are making adjustments for them to better accommodate their schedule. So there you go. Remember, if you can't make the class, it's not a big deal because the class is recorded and then uploaded into the Aloft program. If you're not a member of Aloft, there's 2 ways that you can get access to this class. First of all, obviously, first of all, you can join Aloft, as we've already talked about. And by doing so, you'll go to floatconvention.com/Aloft. Okay. And again, you just pick whichever package you want to join, and that's it. If you don't want to join, if you're the non-committal type, then what I highly recommend you do is go to our Orange store at floatconvention.com/orange store. Orange like the color, store like the retail. And there's a button right at the top that says sign up for the class. You can sign up for the class. It's $25, but not only does that include live access to the class on the day of class, it also gets you a permanent digital download of the class that you get to keep, that we will email to you after the class is over. That way you'll always have that content that you paid for. And for those of you wondering, I'm proud to say that the latest edition of our Aloft streaming classes, Getting Returns on Your Reels from Jesse Marclaro, has been finalized, has been edited down, and has been sent to the web guys to upload to the site. So if you missed Jesse's class on her tips and tricks on how to get actual good content and get it returned and actually see clients coming out of it, that video should be uploaded to the system any day now. So you can log into your Aloft account and watch this class over and over and over again because, folks, guess what? Once again, it's free with your membership to Aloft. So thank you very much once again to Jesse for a fabulous class. And we're looking forward to being able to watch that video on replay very, very soon. Okay, now it's time for what we like to refer to as our street level Floativerse content. So let's get to that. First of all, the Step Chat survey has become really, really popular lately. It seems like people really seem to enjoy it. For those of you that are familiar, in the Float Facebook group now, every Sunday morning, we drop a survey question and then we go over the results of it. But if you say you go to a convention or a conference or whatever, and you have multiple classes going on at the same time, and you have to pick which one you want to go to. The question was basically, how do you prioritize those classes? Is it based upon the content of the class? Is it the teacher? Is it whoever's sponsoring it? Is it the time of day of the class, or is it something else? 68%. And keep in mind, too, this is one of the surveys that we did allow multiple answers. You could pick more than one, okay? Because I wasn't about to hear people yell and scream at me that it's not really any one thing. But clearly, the number one reason why people is the subject of the class is important to you. But again, I do want to take this opportunity to thank everybody for taking the time to fill out the survey. So thank you. I do want to remind everybody once again that Float is available. We have a YouTube channel. We are located at youtube.com/@thefloativerse. But yeah, if you are a subscriber or a frequent user of YouTube, we do ask that you take a moment to subscribe to the Float channel. Like our videos, share our videos with other people that might want to see the content. This really does help engagement. Um, and at the end of the day, we can't do this community without you. So thank you very much for that. We appreciate it and appreciate you. And just as a reminder, obviously, we're doing the live episode tonight. The full episode, the full recording of this show will be available on the YouTube channel tomorrow, on Monday, and the abbreviated summary version will be uploaded on Tuesday. For those of you that are unfamiliar, we now offer a diet step chat version available on Tuesday. Basically, I go through and kind of just turn it into a bullet point conversation. The videos will range anywhere from 15 minutes to 30 max, as opposed to an hour to 90 minutes. So there you go. So we're looking forward to having that ready for you later this week. Do want to remind everybody that if you are looking for a roommate for the convention, please take a moment to visit the Float Facebook group. We do have a link with this graphic right in the top of it's pinned to the top. There are conversations there, people looking to share rooms and expenses at the convention. So if you are looking for that, please be sure to join the Float group if you haven't already done so, and leave a comment in the group. If you are registered for the convention, I do want to remind you that you are eligible once again to be a member of the Float Forum. The Float Forum is a special exclusive Facebook group dedicated to just people that are coming as academic attendees at the convention. No sponsors, no vendors are allowed. This is a private space just for working balloon professionals. And if you want to drop some weight before the convention, our good friend Lisa McIntyre is conducting a group called Fit for Float. It is a Facebook group. She hosts Weigh-In Wednesdays, where she encourages everybody to kind of get together and talk about their weight travels. Thank you very much, Lisa, for doing that. And again, just one final reminder to everybody. I do want to remind you all that this coming Thursday, we have a special episode of Step Chat. We will be introducing you to all the bonus class instructors, and we will be going over the flotation passes, because those bad boys go on sale Friday or morning, September 12th. And with that being said, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me for the slideshow portion of Step Chat. Well, guys, thank you all very much for joining me once again. I really do appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you on Thursday night for our special episode. You guys take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.